could see the plaque. Just Dexter Park got torn down in 1955. Before it got torn down in 1955, it, well, was a stock car racing. You know, before the leagues folded, and the Negro Leagues. I believe the Negro Leagues folded in 1953, I believe it was. Again, first night game, Joe DiMaggio, Casey Stengel, Jackie Robinson, Satchel Paige, Phil Rizzuto all played here. It's pretty damn cool. Now you take a look again of the lot. How it looks, and it's now a C-Town. Haven, Queens, Inwood Haven, Queens, under the lights, the spotlights, baseball lights, you might say. That's actually Franklin Lane High School, but not the subject matter. Subject matter is a little bit of baseball history, baseball nostalgia. We're visiting the home of what was former Dexter Park. Now, Dexter Park was actually on this. You're going to see the sign. It was where you see the C-Town. And that was home of Dexter Park. We're going to visit the plaque. We're going to talk about Dexter Park here as we're approaching Jamaica Avenue, on the border of actually Brooklyn and Jackie Robinson. Actually, I did a video on Jackie Robinson. The cemetery just lays, he's in the cemetery about maybe less than a mile down that way, Cypress Hill Cemetery. And Jackie Robinson actually did step foot in this place as well. Now, Dexter Park was the home of the Brooklyn Bushwicks, an independent semi-pro team that played there from 1913 to 1951. The Bushwicks, they played many teams in the Negro Leagues as well as various all-star teams. Kind of, and what I mean by all-star teams is that when the baseball season finished, a lot of players kind of would play in these almost like pickup games, kind of, so to speak, in the off-season. That way they would not lose their form and they would not lose their touch. So they also played in Dexter Park as well. Now, a lot of times during these games in Dexter Park, and actually it was, they had the lighting system, which was first used in 1930, was among the first permanent lighting systems for night baseball in the U.S., and first in New York City. Now, Ebbets Field back then, you know, during the night games, there was no lighting until 1938. So the lighting actually originated from the Bushwicks here on the former site in 1930. The team was owned by Max Rosner of the Bushwicks. Herman Rosner, his son, was responsible for the lighting. He was an electrical engineer. Now, many former Major League players played here in Dexter Park, which I would imagine was started from here and probably would even continue along where, you know, these houses are. But many former Major League ball players were featured on the Bushwicks, so this is where they got, you know, kind of their start, or where they went to finish their careers. Now, the first night game at this venue was played in 1930. Josh Gibson hit a home run over the 30-foot wall, 30-foot high wall behind the 418-foot deep left center bleachers. So that would have to be somewhere. I think it would have to be somewhere along right back there. If we could use our imagination. You had four other, you know, baseball teams play here in what was Dexter Park. You know, the Brooklyn Royal Giants, the Brooklyn Farmers, actually, as well. So there were many teams here. It eventually became, before it got tore down, it was a I think stock car racing type of stock racing type of circuit as well. And we'll take a look at that. A better view of how the property would have looked. It still stretches on. So this is would have been a nice sized park if you imagine, from the store, under the store, all the way down to the parking lot. Pretty damn cool. The Bushwicks, as they were called, the Brooklyn Bushwicks, unique in they had multi-ethnic rosters. They played what amounts to exhibition games against barnstorming Negro League teams, minor league baseball teams, and other semi-pro teams. Many former Major League players, again, played on his team, Dazzy Vance and others. And they played exhibition games here at Dexter Park. Jackie Robinson, as you seen that sign there. Hank Greenberg, Babe Ruth, all came in and played here. Until he became friends with Rosner, Babe Ruth demanded upfront payments in cash before agreeing to personal appearances. Great black stars such as Josh Gibson, Papa Bell, they often opposed the Bushwicks. The Bushwicks often appeared in on television, on radio. They were a force. So before you had the Mets and Yankees dominating and the Brooklyn Dodgers, there was the Brooklyn Bushwicks. Yeah. How it looks from last time. Give you a view of how the neighborhood looks like now, and I often say it, and I often wonder how many people actually know their history and the fact that they're standing and what they're standing on, the historic I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Take a minute or two to subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. I hope all is well. Until next time. Adios. Mahalo.